We are in Godrej's manufacturing hub.
We will manufacture pressure equipments for oil and gas and nuclear equipments.
We have been working closely with the Nuclear Power Corporation of India, and with this new announcement where now she has invited private investments to grow the nuclear capacity in India. And for us, we are very well placed because we are qualified to make these intricate complex equipments.
Back in January 2023, Godrej Enterprise Group delivered what they called their heaviest equipment, a xylene column. It was whopping 1,000 metric tons, which is roughly equivalent to 12 fully seated passenger and their luggage-loaded Boeing 737s. As India tries to lure more and more public and private enterprises in manufacturing in India, many Indian players are already delivering high-end equipment.
Godrej Enterprise Group has been growing almost at a CAGR of 23% in the last 3 years, and we anticipate growth to be at around 10 to 15% for the next 3 years. Most of this growth will come from the clean energy sector, which we believe is the nuclear energy and also the green hydrogen.
With their clients from United States, Europe, Middle East, even Indian Space Research Organization and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Some of their cargoes even got stuck for 6 days.
Remember 2021 Suez Canal obstruction? Despite getting stuck for 6 days, Godrej was able to deliver their cargo on time.
This is Gujarat's Special Economic Zone.
Home to leading industries like petrochemicals, chemicals, pharmaceuticals and engineering, Dahej SEZ attracts both domestic and international investors. With a deep water port and excellent road-rail connectivity, Dahej ensures smooth import-export operations, making it a prime gateway for global trade.
Today we are on a guided tour to see manufacturing from the raw material and how it is ferried to its destination.
Nestled in the heart of one of India's fastest growing industrial zones, this facility is redefining precision and scale in custom-built process equipment. So it all starts here. Raw material like low alloy steel, duplex steel, stainless steel, titanium, etc. are placed here for electronic tagging. Tagging is important because only after recognizing this tag, the upcoming machines will recognize it and initiate cutting, drilling, welding, or other processes.
Basically, we follow single flow concept where the metal flows from one end, and during the process of manufacturing, from identification, cutting, with a lot of automation in place and major welding by automation process, with less of human intervention, we come do the equipments and dispatch. Stage 1 is material identification, followed by marking, different cutting processes and robotic operations. Once the items are made readily available, it goes to the assembly department, and after the assembly has been done, it goes under various testing processes, wherein the jobs undergoes, all the welds are being tested for non-destructive testing. Then it goes for hydro testing, and after hydro testing is completed, it goes for final painting clearance and dispatches. So most of the equipments are overseas equipments, wherein those are equipments are barged and were sailed to sea. So we roll the equipments on the barge, and from the barge the job moves to the high sea, and from where the jobs are being loaded and dispatched to the required sites.
After going through multiple rounds of cutting, hammering, welding, final checks are given, and the special rail is used to send it off to its final destination.
So the process equipment division of the Godrej Enterprise Group started business somewhere in 1976 by making small and medium-sized low-thickness equipments for the refineries and the petrochemical plants. Since then, we have grown into a large business now. Today, we cater to the refineries, the petrochemical business, the fertilizers manufacturing, the green hydrogen, the power plants. We make complex equipments, we make high thickness equipments, high in diameter, high in length, and we supply it all over the world. Proudly, we say that only 2 continents are left where we have not supplied, that's the Arctic and the Antarctica. Our major markets today are the Middle East, where it's basically refineries and petrochemical plants. And another big market for us is the US, where it's more of LNG power plants and also oil and gas and refineries.
From the heavy walled reactors to high pressure heat exchangers and towering distillation columns, it's all being done here. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, in the last union budget for the year 2025-26, allocated rupees 20,000 crore for research and development in small modular reactors. Godrej already develops a lot of components for nuclear power plants. They've supplied critical equipment to Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, which solely runs country's nuclear power generation.
So we have been making equipments for the nuclear power plants. It's not new to us. We have been working closely with the Nuclear Power Corporation of India, and with this new announcement where now she has invited private investments to grow the nuclear capacity in India, so that the private companies, especially the large process companies which consume a lot of electricity, should have their own captive plants. This is going to be really a big boost for the nuclear power industry, not only in India, but this will also open doors for people across the globe. And for us, we are very well placed because we are qualified to make these intricate, complex equipments. We have been already doing it, and now we will be making it for the private companies in India.
What sets Dahej apart? Cutting edge technology and sustainability. With over 80% of welding process automated and innovations like underwater plasma cutting, robotic nozzle welding, Godrej ensures unmatched quality and efficiency.
What we witnessed today is beyond marvelous engineering and manufacturing. One might argue that constructing or manufacturing this level or this mammoth equipment comes up with a lot of carbon footprint and challenges, but here in Godrej, they have taken care of it as well.
So environment sustainability is something which is not new to Godrej. It's part of our DNA, it's part of our value system. Formally, we started working on this somewhere in 2010. There were a lot of initiatives. We took targets for 10 years on resource conservation, energy, water, waste, renewable energy, employment, and also churning out good and green products. We did quite well in this 10-year journey, and the results were very good on all fronts. And now we have re-initiated this whole 10-year journey with targets set for 2032, where we will reduce our energy by 60%, we'll reduce our water by 40%, waste by another 40-50%. We will be water positive 2 times. We are working on employability, and also we will take our renewable energy share to up by 50%.
This is Sajid Ali Mir reporting from Gujarat's Special Economic Zone in Dahej. Thank you for watching.